Okay, so today
To
we will
me,
currently at rank 12 in the competitive match. Mr. Kuo is from overseas, but I matched with him. It was a nice match, so I'm thinking of proceeding while giving a video explanation of it. Now, let's go ahead and play the replay. The good thing about replays is that you can review them while seeing the other person's reaction. But inevitably, this too when you can't see the options for search, and also I couldn't arrange things like that. It's a bit tricky to use, but we'll clarify that today.
the recoil feels like this, did you, Mulligan?
Since there is no number 5, we start playing from number 5. It feels like we can't draw the arm guard here either. Given the way the opponent's Chicos are attacking, so it seems like Frieza probably won't make an appearance. And then it ends with making a difference, kinda. So regarding our move here, since we're missing a 5th arm, we want to go fetch a 5th arm. Then, considering Frieza face to face, the point whether the leader will hit or not comes up. But here, due to the poor quality of the hand, it's a bit difficult to use. We'll go on the offensive.
These 5 all ran away.
I'm going to play with
not
one
mine.
credit.
Strawberry snowball.
And there's no 50,000 yen. The priority goes as more Son, Go, Han, Sho, Rei, En, Kai, Song, Go. Okay. Here, having both Son Goku and Son Gohan in orange, the card I want turns out to be 50,000. When playing both, you can look at the cards drawn by Son Goku, and then choose where to search with Son Goku. So start with Goku. Leader cards are 7, 5, 5. 7, 5, 5 is good. Facing 9. The main strategy turns to 7, 5, 5. Become knight play, so...
I don't think...
At this point, if we can draw 5 answers, we can start planning how to connect the possible ranges.
Yes.
So we got 50,000 after standing up, right? And that's it.
Cutting the energy marker.
Requiem and Requiem Renewal. Quite impressive moves.
And they come to strike.
We'll take it with 2,000. 2,000 here. That one also appears. And since the shield gets recovered to 5, it looks like a big Lie Awakening could happen next turn. Here it's become 4 points, so of course we'll preserve and defend using the 5 beings.
I'm going.
I've been taking here.
This turn the opponent is, well, an aggressive type with 2 pairs of Musians. So, it's come down to a game of how to endure and throw a 7-5 counter. And this turn's break game will be a move of 5 amps plus 1 cost. Hit it against the bamboo. I drew after hitting the bamboo. Please check. It's better to draw and then play. So, from Vegeta's side, we trace player A from the unobtainable Sankos' Requiem. Well, the opponent will defend. We wanted a walk here, so we played from number 5. Oh, this was properly attacked, huh? It's in the effective position, cutting to attack. Here, I'll defend using the arc of the first surface. Three sides to this game, board 3 sides.
So the plan is to stop the menu, right?
I felt it would definitely be bad if it got complicated here. but it didn't get complicated and it started from the first entrance. You have Zarbon, and you found yourself in a situation where it gets awakened.
And ends with awakening.
While recovering the opponent's hand. We also end up getting hit for 2 points in this situation. We'll be utilising this resource as well, won't we? We want to put out a lot initially here. So even though there are 5,000 years, we started from the first. 1 silver coin was dropped, wasn't it? Uncharged 5 times. And the top is an I-beam. IBM was the top, so it was a plan to spend 500 million. But in this case, IBM charges 20,000 yen per cost and we'll play Vegeta. For now, as it's a 5,000 counter, I'll take it first and then hit with the leader. The reason for hitting is the same as before, aiming for a good neck. 10,000 kilometers might actually be quite 5,000 less. You know, yellow decks tend to have a lot of 5,000s, but I guess it feels like they're only strong with 5,000. Here comes Vegeta, boosting once and then interfering with the surface. So, we've gone below 5,000. The cut 5,000 are now 4 fields. I'll teleport using a vegetarian focuser. Seemed unusable, so I cut the loop here and took one of the opponent's sides.
So I'll go in again from the first technique of urine.
Burrito was hit, but since Burrito has the same shield as the leader, I figured there's no need to protect this one, and skipped it. So, it hits the face, then on the next turn it becomes our turn to throw at 7 to 5, 8, so we're a bit short on resources here. And I'm feeling like we should take on what we can handle to some extent. Well, if you go through with it at the beginning, it makes it easier to predict the opponent's moves. So initially, I'll try to stop them. At this point, having used up the main character, a light has been lit. Super combo is 3 cards. Not too pleased about that. It leaves you vulnerable to being attacked with 2,000 points. And it reveals you don't have a 10,000 point card when you show the super combo. Pulled a super fun card, huh? Weak hands keep getting in endlessly.
Promise Yuri Creek.
It's about being able to enjoy it.
It's moving.
We're a bit short on resources here, so we'll just fight with the single card plan. 2 freezes have appeared. And here, since it's just 1 point, we have no choice but to stop. I would have been happier if they had bet around 10,000 yen, but they didn't. So I just asked for a little under 10,000 yen.
Let's start this earth.
Thank you.
With
Good
the
neither.
effect, we activate Zarbon, the blocker, and the technique in one go. The opponent proceeds with a 7 card combo play as planned. For 5,000 yen, we'll start with a flat treatment. This is where we're going through, but I'm going to hit the leader. This time, we also have a potential lethal next turn, so I think it's okay to not focus on the main, but go for the lethal. It's easy to start with 3 super combos of big pants. Feels like there shouldn't be any problems. The simple strike method turns out to be interesting. I think it'll be like hitting the character, drawing 1 card, and then it's just evasion. But this is the 4th one, with a single blow from the opponent.
I'll see
I'm
you.
cutting 10,000 off the leader's attack. It feels like the lack of defense is slightly transparent. If I thought resolving anything in another bond condition, we're gradually chipped away 1 card at a time. Yes, Lord. Here. If you don't cut through with a super combo, it feels pretty tough. Although, the leader effect is still there. I only have 7 energy, so I can't use it this turn to ensure the glory lands. Then, I felt the surge of energy to wrestle as if it's a knockout. I started to dislike it. Being punched might have been less undesirable. Among the characters that appeared, it was a pretty unpleasant one. Mallory can only throw once. It's one hit. Blocking with a cucumber and then shaking the activity tablet is a pretty good strategy, especially against green opponents. This cucumber is a really good card. Give me the ladder.
When the attack is passed through.
Then I'll proceed with a brawler play on our side. Slight. They're obviously making their move on the last turn. Guess I'll let through 1 point. But since I have to hit to take the key points on the opponent's side, I'll keep attacking. And my opponent is skilled too, so they let the first point through. It felt like they were trying to mimic us, blocking us with momentum. Near all so good.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So it's about how to attack against a single vertical card. Starting with the leader tackle and having 5,000, it should be fine. We will stop the pollution here. This is the came from NBC News. Whether it comes in one shot or in parts, given the number of handles we have. They managed to split, yeah. The strategy is to stop them at split 1 first. Score. And then, the 4th card is Sarganute. This was quite desperate. If it breaks at 2-2, if they pull off a good escape and get on top at the end, it might be quite tough. Ouch. So, the leader effect at the very beginning determines the first combo number. It becomes 15,000, so we're aiming for 15,000. At this moment, the hand is a super combo and something else. It feels like I'm playing with just 2 super home cards. My opponent seems to be narrowing down their options. So, about the current score, the only option is a super combo, so we'll stop it with a super combo. Felt like if I could get 2 more gooses, I'd probably beat Noppy. But ended up 9th with only 1 scoring card.
So first off,
Mixing the 10,000 with 5,000. It stopped just in time at 35,000.
Might
Only
just
one
end
left
up
was the
coming
golden
back.
freelancer. It felt like a toss-up on which model you could get.
But this is lethal here.
In terms of meals, it was a tough matchup, and even tougher draws were made. Yet somehow we managed to achieve a high win rate. So, I'm thinking of doing video explanations in this way. If it's not too much trouble, please subscribe to the channel.